Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, permit me for a brief moment to pay tribute to the mover of this bill for his 25 years of service to constituency and country. During the last year, Mr. Speaker, he has tackled the economic and social challenges confronting our country with a calmness, a thoroughness, and a professional analytic vigor which these times demand. Working with him as his junior minister in the Ministry of Finance to contain our inherited debt burdens, to shield our people from imported and rising inflationary prices, to ride the turbulent and economic waters that destiny has called upon him to calm, has been for me a lesson in the art of quiet but effective leadership. Mr. Speaker, I'd like to thank the member for Castries. The constituency of Ansere Canaries thanks you, Honorable Philip Joseph Pierre, Member of Parliament for Castries.
Members, I've been very liberal in this, in allowing members to refer to others by name. The rules specifically do not allow for it. But I've been liberal, but you cannot directly, when a member's name is called in this House, he's about to be brought before the Committee of Privileges or to be removed from the chamber. We are constituencies in here, not individual members. Please proceed.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. The member for Castries East, Prime Minister of our beloved country, for his example, for his guidance, for his counseling, and I pledge, Mr. Speaker, my unwavering support as he continues his new chapter in his political history. Mr. Speaker, as I stand before this honorable House with the privilege to debate and represent, I wish to thank the people of Ansere Canaries for the honor to stand here today. I would also like to thank my family, my constituency groups, the hardworking men and women in the constituency, and clearly, Mr. Speaker, given my navel string is buried in the constituency, they responded to the question of my pedigree. Mr. Speaker, creating a defined space for the youth as economic actors is fundamental for our sustainable development. Young people, given the chance, have a proven capability to lead change that is a vital and valuable investment for now and the future. Having targeted policies, Mr. Speaker, to promote youth as an asset is a priority of this government. See our manifesto, Mr. Speaker. Commitment made, commitment kept. Mr. Speaker, our plan to invest and empower our youth to realize their potential for training, mentorship, business advisory support, and the provision of financing is at the core of our transportation strategy. We want to encourage and provide opportunities for youth empowerment where young people can be exposed to the economic opportunities that will lead to a reduction in poverty and enable them to make meaningful contributions to society. Because, Mr. Speaker, we recognize that all they need is a chance at a better life, a chance at better and other opportunities, a chance at being first and not last. The young entrepreneurs within the constituency that require the location to ply their trade, provide a service, were denied that opportunity with the demolition of functional structures under the previous administration. Wow. And some statistics for the member for Sozel to educate him as to why we insist that there is room for a youth economy. He mentioned that there were existing programs already in place to assist the young people of this country. So we'll just go for them very briefly, Mr. Speaker. He referred to Boost, Mr. Speaker. He may be aware that out of the almost 100 applications, There's only 2 who qualified from ancillary. 5 from TheYouth, 3 from Soufrière, and 19 from cash trees. He also mentioned the Small Business Development Center. Of the 2,083 applicants between 2017 and 2021, cash trees 45%, Grosley 23%, TheYouth 9%, Dennery 5%, Soufrière 4%, Sozel 3%, Ancillary 2%, Labrie 2%, Canneries 1%. So that gives you an understanding, Mr. Speaker, of why we think it's important to reach those who are not being dealt with at this point in time. The young people of this country, Mr. Speaker, have nothing to fear of the future, as nothing is as powerful as a united mind. This bill, Mr. Speaker, seeks to elevate and not denigrate our young people. And we all would remember the comments coming out of the last government regarding what they felt about young people. You will recall in particular, Mr. Speaker, the words of the former Member of Parliament for Castries East, when he was essentially saying that young people are only interested in handouts. I think we will Castries South East, my apologies. Castries South East, that young people were essentially interested in handouts. We will demonstrate, Mr. Speaker, in the not too distant future that the young people of this country are committed, dedicated, hardworking, and given the opportunity, will succeed. Mr. Speaker, we are going to hear very shortly from the opposition, I would imagine, that why haven't we done more? The question is, what have we inherited to allow us to do more? We've borrowed between March, and they have borrowed between March 2020 and July 2021, a total of $823 million. $823 million. What has happened to it, I can't say to you as yet, Mr. Speaker, but there's a bill being discussed later this evening which will begin to unravel some of the answers for us. Mr. Speaker, we believe in the young people of this country. We are here to support them. I therefore give my full support to this bill, Mr. Speaker. Thank you very much.